so many. Angela have been friends, we've been friends together for the last 30 odd years now. When I first came to Auckland, we were both working at Hyatt. And we've been friends for 30 years, and these 30 years have gone past so quickly. And this lady is so dear to me. And my partner, Rob, Angela, came to Melbourne in 2008 and officiated at our wedding. So everybody says that was the best wedding ever. We had a ball. But we telephoned Angela prior to coming over here, and as I said, she has so many friends in Melbourne that we were going to throw a surprise party for her in Melbourne. So when I called her and I said, "What are you doing for your big birthday?" She said, first of all, I'm going to London. And I said, "Oh, well, that cans that idea." And then she said, "Well, we're having a party over here." So hence the reason why we could not let this opportunity go past without sort of visiting her new friends over here and seeing so many wonderful faces. And with the esteem that you actually hold Angela, it just is absolutely delightful. So from our point of view, to this wonderful lady, happy birthday, and here's to the next 30.
Okay, we're nearly coming to the end of formalities. First of all, I've been asked, there's been a big collection from all of your friends, etc., Angela. You've specifically asked for no presents as such. There's been a collection here for you, and we're asking that you accept that and buy yourself perhaps a wee bit of art, or whatever you'd like. So if you just like to step forward and come forward.
Oh my gosh.
It's a big
Buy some jewellery, Angela. Yeah, oh gosh.
So we'll have to pay for us all to go to London.
Well, I think that brings the formalities to an end, unless there's anyone else who would like to speak.
Get behind. Oh, it's amazing. Oh. Well, I've got a long speech.
Director.
I mean, well, I'm only 69. I'm only 69, but 70 is a huge milestone. And I suppose in a way I didn't really want to recognise it, because you just don't think, that you're ever going to get to 70. But when I think of the journey I've had, to get to 70, it should be celebrated. Really, really should be celebrated. And I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do. And I hummed and hawed and couldn't make up my mind. And then Carolyn and Jan is the wife of Alan, who's here, and unfortunately she's sick tonight. They came up to me and said, "We'd like to organise a party for you, but we don't want you involved." So I said, "Well, that would be lovely. That would be just so lovely. Thank you." And I did have some involvement, as you can imagine, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. I didn't involve you, and I wasn't sure whether I have bridge people and their partners, or whether I have all my friends. I just didn't know. And Harvey, I remember you when you had your big birthday. You had 3 parties, did you not? You had a bridge party, you had a business party, and a family party. And it was such a success. I was invited to the bridge party, and it was a fabulous, fabulous party. And I thought, well, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my bridge people here and their partners, and then my other friends, I'll have a small dinner with them and just do something different. So Harvey, it was you that gave me the idea of what I wanted to do. So to Carolyn and Jan, a huge thank you, and to Tony, to Peter, and to Rob and Ian for coming over, and to all of you here for just coming to the party. It's just lovely. Robin and Sarah and Brian. Unfortunately, Pam can't be here tonight. I did have a long conversation with her, but she can't be here tonight, which is a huge shame, because I know she would love to be here. And that's for Doug. Doug talked about me. It's my turn. And although it's my birthday, Doug is such a wonderful age, and his birthday is coming up in August the 5th, is it not, Doug? It is August the 5th, isn't it? Yes. And I'm not going to be here, but as you know, Doug was very involved with the supermarkets business. And one of my former bosses was a man called Ted Van Arkel, who worked with Progressive and Food Town, and Doug knew him. And I was invited to his 60th birthday, which is 10 years ago, because Ted and I are the same age. And I thought, what lovely man can I take to this party? And so I said to Doug, would you like to come to the party with me? And so off we went to this party, and it was at that posh place in Mount Eden. And they only allowed 60 people. Mount Els, that was it, and they only allowed 60 people, so it was very special to be invited. And all these young men came up to Doug and said, it's lovely to see you, Mr. Ross, and I'm still with the supermarket business. It was magic. And after we had this beautiful dinner, and you reminded me when you just spoke now, Doug, the dancing started. And I got Doug on the floor, and we never, ever stopped. And the rule in Mount Eden is that the party has to finish at 12 o'clock. And I said to Doug, when we walked back to the car, I said, I could have danced all night. And he said, if that had happened, Angela, I wouldn't be here in the morning. I remember that so well, Doug. Doug has been a wonderful friend, a wonderful mentor, and we've been through all sorts of good times together. And it is lovely that you're here to celebrate my birthday. Another reason I'm going home, it's my sister's 50th wedding anniversary, and she's organised a little family holiday. I've never had a holiday with my family. Whether or not it'll be a good holiday, I have no idea. But there's only 10 of us in the family, and I haven't had a summer in the UK for at least 40 years. So whether it rains or whether it shines, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be a really lovely time. So thank you to everybody for making the Bridge Club such a success. The transformation here, isn't it just amazing? This is absolutely wonderful. So I feel very special that you've come along, and that hopefully you're going to kick your heels up and just really party. And Dale, a very big thank you. That was a huge surprise, and the bubbles were just divine. And for everybody who's had some sort of involvement, I just really want to say a very, very big thank you. And it is special, and as I say, it's been a wonderful journey to get here. It's had its ups and downs. As you know, I had a short marriage, but got a good name. and that name Royal has done me well for the last 33 years. It's great to have it as a professional name. And I also have to thank Barry, because as Doug said, when we left Manukau Road, it was tough. The man's name was Ivan, and we called him Ivan the Terrible. And he was. And between Barry and I, we managed to get here, and it was wonderful. So Barry, I've always thanked you. And the minute we moved up here with a membership of 400, we just went berserk, didn't we? So I would like to have invited the 400 people, but actually we could have done it. Easily have done that. So thank you, my love, and it's been wonderful, and I really do thank you. And just have a lovely party, and it's great to be 69.